a test of seeing who can shake off the rust faster. White County keeping on the outside, going to run it inside of the post, going to draw a foul. We're going to get Brooklyn Miller with the foul.
Poteet.
Poteet up for the second. He's going to miss that one. Keep it goose eggs on both sides. Rebounded by Brooklyn Miller. Going to come out with it. She's got two defenders around her. Going to lose her dribble there. It's going to be picked up by White County Central. All the way across to Swindle. From the paint, shot's going to be good by Blagg. Miller going to sink it. 2 points for the Thunderbirds, 2 for White County Central. Looks like they're going to get Jones with a travel. Miller going to try and make her way through, but it's going to be tipped up by Petit. White County lose their dribble, go out of bounds, back Cross County's direction. McCommon inbounding, going to get it to Johnson and back over to McCommon. Looks like White County is bringing a press, full court press. Brooklyn Miller with the shot. It's going to put Cross County in the lead at 4. Looks like they're going to call a push there on Brooklyn. It's going to be her second foul. Fouls adding up early on. First quarter coming in, we've got Ashlyn Richardson and Mila Wilson. Get it inside, nice pressure by Cross County. Swings it back out, shot's gonna be off, and it's gonna be rebounded by the T-Birds. Coffee going to get it to Johnson. Johnson back to Coffee. Wilson over to Johnson, keeping it outside that three-point line. For the three, it's going to be off and tipped out of bounds. Jones letting her offense get set up. Going to try and pass it, but it's going to bounce off of Mala and go into the hands of Johnson. Johnson's going to be tipped off by Blagg. Coffee picks it back up, back into the hands of Blagg, back and forth everywhere. Going to call a foul. Going to get Avery Johnson with the foul. Over to Jones. Jones going to try and tip it to the corner to Swindle. Back over to Jones. Petit for three. Rebounded by Wilson. Ball is going to be stolen by Blagg. They're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be on Avery Johnson. It's going to be her second foul. Swindle gets it to Petit. Tries to get over to Jones. She's going to race for it, and Johnson's going to pick it up. Defense by Petit. She's going to draw the foul. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson going to miss the first. Sinks the second, puts Cross County at 5. Adley Morgan coming in. Avery Johnson taking a seat. Coach James not wanting to let her get into foul trouble too early on. Tries to go coast to coast. Going to be off by Petit and rebounded by Coffee. Coffee's got pressure on her by Jones. Foul on White County, number 30, Jones. Morgan going to get it out to Coffee from the three-point line. It's going to be off. Rebounded by Vincent. Tries to get it over to Coffee. Going to be stolen by Petit. Vincent going to try and throw her off. Shot's going to be off and rebounded by Coffee. Vincent. Going to get it out to Morgan. Out of bounds. Going to keep it on Cross County side of the court. Hamby coming in. Jones taking a seat. Coffee over to Morgan in the corner for three. It's going to be off. Rebounded by Richardson. Over to Vincent. Back over to Coffee. Back out to Morgan for three. Sinks it. Put 8 on the board for the Thunderbirds. For three, shot's going to be good by Swindle. Got a foul. I'm going to say that foul was on Hamby. Coffee going to be good for 2. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. For the shot, it's going to be off by Swindle. Rebounded by Morgan, going to get it to Coffee. Going to get her with a double dribble.
You know, Lexi, this has been a low-scoring quarter, but we've had plenty of fouls here.
Absolutely. Cross County just broke double digits, but they're having quite a bit of fouls. 4 team fouls for both teams for the buzzer beater, and it's going to be good for White County. That's going to be the end of the first quarter right now. Cross County out front 10, White County Central 8. And we're back with the second quarter right now. Cross County 10, White County Central 8. Looks like Vincent might have tweaked that left ankle there. Johnson inbounding. And they get it out to Morgan. Morgan going to bounce pass it over to Coffee, going to swing it over to Johnson for 3. And it's going to be off, rebounded by Miller. Miller over to Johnson again. Over to Coffee for 3. Still going to be off. White County Central taking it back their direction. In the corner for 3, shot's going to be off by Swindle.
Morgan gets the rebound, is going to bring it down court, but got a lot of pressure there and loses the ball.
Shot's going to be off by Petit.
Fancy footwork there by Brooklyn Miller. She kept that dribble going, though. That's all that matters.
Absolutely. Miller going to draw the foul.
Everybody hear that? Weird noise in the gym just now.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Hill may have touched the mic and it set the speakers off. Johnson going to get it to Morgan. Morgan over to Coffee. Coffee off the backboard, going to be off, rebounded by White County Central. Fort shot's going to be off. .25 going to be at the line shooting for White County. Up for the shot. It's going to be off. Up for the mid-range, going to be off by Petit, rebounded by Swindle. Shot's thinking about it, still not going to go in, be rebounded by Smith. They're going to say she's out of bounds going Cross County's direction. Still a pretty low-scoring ball game. Cross County 10, White County Central 8, 4:20 left in the first half. Johnson over to Coffee. Coffee for the mid-range, going to be off. Foul. So they got Richardson with the foul. It's going to be sending it White County Central direction. Travel on Blagg. Coffee taking it up the court. Outside to Morgan, going to shoot it for three. Off the mark, rebounded by White County Central. It's going to lead to Petit taking it up the court once again. For three, short by White County. Coffee going to take it out of bounds, sending it back White County direction.
Yeah, she lost control of that ball there, and it bounced a little higher than she wanted it to, right out of bounds.
Petit going to be off. Johnson rebounds it. Coffee. Going to bounce it inside of Richardson. Up off the backboard. It's going to be off, but she'll be at the line shooting too. Up for the shot. Going to be good. Richardson up for the second. It's going to be good. Petit taking it up for the Bears. One's fighting for it. Wilson's going to get a hand on it and gets it out to
Call a foul on number 25.
Robinson going to be off.
It's number 25's second foul, fourth team foul of this quarter.
And that one's going to be good. Going to try and get it inside. Off. Going to be at the line shooting two for the Bears. Shot's going to be off.
They're going to call that foul on Milo Wilson. Her first foul of the game, third team foul of this quarter.
Andrews coming in, and Richardson taking a seat for Cross County. And that one's going to be good by Blagg. Morgan up for it. It's going to be off. Rebounded by Robinson. Morgan to Robinson. Robinson going to get it over to Coffee. She's going to get tripped up at the free throw line, so we're going back Bear direction. Up for the shot. It's going to be off. Wilson rebounds. Going to get to Morgan. They're going to call a foul.
Foul number 20. Blagg. 5th team foul. Means we're going to be shooting down here. Coffee. Shot is good.
It's going to put 15 on the board for the T-Birds. 14. And that'll put 15. Good shot by Coffee. Up for the shot. It's going to be off. Rebounded by Smith. At the line shooting too. Foul's going to be on Wilson. Up for it. It's going to be off. Up for that one. Say it's no good. Going back cross county direction. Over to Robinson. Robinson getting to swing it over to Wilson in the corner. Inside to Robinson. Back out to Coffee. Keeping it on that right corner. Up for the layup, and it's good. Out of bounds, going cross county direction.
Minute and 5 left in this half. 17-19. I mean 9. Wow, my numbers are.
Look, we've been out of school for a while. Math can be hard sometimes, especially if you're out of routine. Morgan in the corner sinks it. Adley Morgan, one of the few three-point shooters that we have on this junior high team. Looks like Black's shot was thrown off by the defense, and Coffee's going to come out with it. Going to get tripped up, but gets it to Robinson before they get her with the travel. 30 seconds left in the first half. Robinson going to pass it off to Coffee. Coffee going to pivot over, get it to Robinson, inside to Andrews, back out to Robinson. Coffee going to lose her balance, and they're going to get her with a travel. Shot by Petite's going to be off. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Right now, Cross County at 20, White County Central 9. We'll be back in a little bit with the start of the second half. White County Central going to kick off the second half with some quick points. For three, shot's going to be off. $13 on the board for White County Central. Miller taking it up for the Thunderbirds. Over to Wilson. Wilson going to get it inside to Andrews. Tipped, but Johnson picks it up. Over to Miller. Miller going to pass it off to Johnson, keeping it outside of that three-point line. Wilson going to get it over in the corner. Going to bounce inside to Blagg. Up for the shot, going to air ball. Goes right into the hands of Milo Wilson. Get a double dribble on Cross County, going to send it back. Bear direction. Got some subs coming in for the T-Birds. Shot's going to be off. Coffee going to inbound it. Going to get it off to Miller. Miller bounces it back to Coffee to take up the court. Inside to Richardson. Going to be off the mark. Rebounded by Wilson. That one's going to be good. Inside to Blagg. Shot's going to be off, rebounded by Wilson. Petit going to bounce it over to Jones. Jones got some pressure on her by Wilson. Going to get it back over to Petit. Over to Swindle in the corner. Tries to get it inside, but Miller's going to pick it up, take it back Cross County's direction. Three shot's going to be off. Out of bounds going White County direction.
Petit's going to try to bring the ball down the court, but gets tangled up with some others. Passes off to Jones. Jones dribbles in, takes the shot. Misses. Wilson with the rebound. Foul on number 30, Jones. It's her 4th foul of the ball game. Minute and 40 seconds left.
Miller taking it up for the T-Birds. Looking at her offense, going to let it get set up, going to get it inside to Johnson, to Richardson from the free throw line. Shot's going to be high. They're going to say it's out of bounds. Touch the shot clock. Pass going to be tipped, but still going to say Bears possession. Loses her dribble, and Miller picks it up. Looks like they're going to get her with a travel. Shot would have been good, but
she fumbled there with that pickup to shoot and took too many steps.
She got tripped up there by that White County defense. Going to call a jump ball. Johnson tried to force it out of 25's hands. For 3, going to be short by Morgan, rebounded by Miller. Still no good. She's going to draw the foul. Miller up for it, sinks it. Miller going up for it, and that one's going to be good. It's going to put 24 on the board for the T-Birds. Tries to get over to Petit, but Morgan's going to tip it back Cross County's direction, out of bounds. Miller, right in front of the free throw line, going to be good for 2. 26 for the T-Birds. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Petit going to go for the mid-range, and it's going to be off. Gets her own rebound. They're going to get Richardson with a foul.
It's her first foul of the ball game.
Petit going to sink that one. Up for, and that shot's going to be off. Rebounded by Isabella Andrews. They're going to call a push there on Blagg. Miller letting her offense get set up, taking her time. Blagg going to tip it loose. It's going to go out of bounds and Bear direction. Miller gets tripped up there. We're going to call a jump ball. It's going to be going.
1 second left in the ballgame. It's going to be going back towards White County.
Yeah, not much time to do anything, but And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Cross County 26, White County Central 14. We'll be back in a little bit with the start of the fourth quarter. Miller for the drive, going to be off. Fighting for a rebound. It's going to call a jump ball. Be White County Central's ball. Miller going to get it inside to Andrews. Going to get it out back to Miller. Off the backboard. Good shot. She had defenders all around her. Tough shot to make, but she made it look easy. The top of the key going to be off. She's going to get her own rebound. 25 loses her dribble. I'm going to get Morgan with a foul. We got Coffee, Johnson, and Richardson coming in for the T-Birds. Petite in the corner, going to get it over to Jones. Shot's going to be off. Coffee inside to Richardson, going to bounce it to Coffee again. Up for the shot, going to be off. Richardson with the rebound. Back up. Still no good. And Blag going to come out with it. Shot's going to be good by Jones. Coffee going to get it to Wilson, going to swing it over to Jones in the corner. Richardson back out to Johnson. We got a timeout, Coach James. We'll be right back. Blagg going to get it out. Jones is going to pick up the loose ball. Going to get it over to Blagg in the left corner for 3, and it's going to be good. Johnson going to get it inside to Richardson. Going to pivot up for the shot, and it's good for 2. Jones for 3, off. Going to be out of bounds. Miller coming in for Coffee. For 3, going to be off by Petit and rebounded by Wilson. She's got pressure on her. Going to hand it off to Johnson. He's going to get it to Miller to try and take it up the court. Miller going to break all the defenders. Going to call a block. Block's going to be on Petit for White County Central. Her 3rd foul. Wilson going to get to Johnson, inside to Miller. They're going to call a jump ball. It's going to stay on Cross County side. Miller going to bounce it back. Actually got tripped up. No one can keep a hand on it. White County Central going to come out with it. Blagg going to dribble a little bit too high. Tries to pass it off, loses it. Going to get it over to Jones in the right corner for 3. It's going to be off. Rebounded by Richardson. Going to get it to Miller. Looks like everybody is fighting for it. Going to send it down to Morgan. Shot's going to be off. Wilson with the rebound, and it's good. Got a foul.
Foul against Richardson. That's her 2nd foul, 2nd team foul of this quarter.
Petit sinks that one. Cross County sending in a whole slew of subs.
12-point lead here by Cross County with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in this ball game.
And that's going to be good. Robinson inbounding it under Cross County goal. Double dribble. Can we send it White County Central's direction? Robinson inbounding it, going to get it to Miller. Miller slowing things down. Big lead for Cross County, so she's not going to put too much pressure. Up for the shot, and the layup's going to be good.
Miller.
For 3, shot's going to be off by Swindle. Robinson over to Miller. And they're going to get Miller with a travel. Wood coming in for Miller.
I think Miller thought she was going to hold that ball the rest of this ball game.
Yep, I think so too. Everyone's fighting for the hand on this one. It's like they got Robinson with a foul.
That is her first foul in the ball game.
Shot's going to be off. Rebounded by Swindle. Swindle going to get it out to Poteet. Poteet going to go for it, and that one's going to be good. Puts 23 on the board for the Bears. Just over 10 seconds left in the ball game. Robinson taking it up the court for 3. So it's going to be off Woods with the rebound. It's good for 2. And that's going to be the end of the ball game. Cross County comes up with the win, 36. White County Central 23. Don't go too far. We'll be back in a little bit with the start of the senior high girls matchup against the Bears. We'll see you guys back here in a little bit.